I think it's time we begin. I usually wait 5-ish minutes to get situated. So, welcome those who are in the stream. I said in the last stream that I would be continuing today because of situations that happened yesterday. So, switching over to the main. So yeah, I just went and did some stuff at the bazaar, as you guys probably heard. So today we're going to be reagent harvesting for one, finishing off Grizzleheim. We're going to do that first because I think we have like maybe 2 more quests, maybe? I honestly don't know. We're probably going to end up fighting the Death Oni again today, because that's going to be an easy fight. So that's literally the center building that I thought it was. So yeah, this might be the last quest for Grizzleheim until we get high enough level for Winter Tusk content. Also, I should have improved my green screen so it shouldn't give off any snow effect like it did yesterday. Now, it should be that center building. Yep. Ah, so it's just take out these 2 minions. Got it. Not much of a dungeon. Honestly, in all reality, I just need maybe my blades, the Spirit Blade and the Death Blade, to get up enough power to take these guys out. Talk about convenient timing, and then getting Deer Knight. That hurt a little. And Deer Knight. Or Ship of Fools. Ship of Fools might be better. Hey, Easy. How's your day going? Said I'd be streaming today in the last stream, so how's your day going? That's going good, okay. Yeah, I think they're dead. That was easy. A little too easy in my opinion.
The gelling chalice is formed of the purest silver. It is icy cold in your hands.
Yeah.
And you think you can hear a tiny howling sound like wind from inside.
I talk to him a little bit once in a while. When I remember to log into Discord, that is. Well, time to actually test if my green screen's fixed or not. You're hoping that it's not fixed. And it seems to be fixed, so I just went through there.
Freeze, wizard. There is no escaping from me.
Really, sir? Do you need to speak in any more of a slow-mo language? Because, again, okay, Frost Mantle is more of a, hey, I need to hit harder. Oh, that's the Franken-Rabbit pet. Think Frankenstein's monster, but as a rabbit. Don't need those. And my rabbit is incredibly broken. I swear the rabbit is doing drugs. And this is why. I swear this rabbit... Keep in mind, my pet rabbit spams healing spells occasionally. Stew, Faint, and then Spirit Blade, and a few Death Traps. And if I could get the plus 25 aura, that would be awesome. Plus 25 aura, and then that's going to nullify the minus 25 weakness. That's at least somewhat helpful. Need to lock that so I don't lean as far back in my chair. Okay. Pirate's not going to be as useful. I don't need Pixie. Strangle is useless. So yeah, Spirit. Keep the reshuffle just in case. Let's do Ship of Fools to get rid of the minion. Waste of a healing spell, though. Not enough to kill the minion. But enough to make it so I don't have to really struggle against them now. But yeah, it's a Frankenstein's rabbit. It can heal me like no tomorrow when it wants to. Don't need sprites. That minus 50 sucks. I still say it's a little weird wearing the glasses, this, and the headset. Well, you could do Ship of Fools again, which would, you know, kill the minion, heal me a bit as well. Let's just do that, because I sort of need the healing. Not happening. Not happening easy. Don't even have a credit card to begin with, so... Or do I? You never we'll do Lord of Night. Should heal me up a good amount. Yeah, that healed me up nicely. That is very high praise for someone who is not a pro. It's more of math-wise, I just keep adding my bonuses together, and yeah. Yeah, that was a dinosaur. A dinosaur Aztec and mummy. I don't need that one. Put on curse. Okay, don't need that. Need the Death Blade. At least I'll be, I'm going to be summoning Mordred next, so. now you actually heal me. That's very useful. Thank you. I think I'm going to end up summoning the other pirate. Favorite fruit? Yeah, let's actually heal myself. As for favorite fruit, I'd have to go with, as much as I don't like eating fruit, I would have to go with oranges. Typically end up getting either some form of orange smoothie or I get orange juice. Just need a power pip. Never mind. Power pip doesn't help with the weakness. And overkill. There we go. Dark Wind Amethyst. Okay. Not useful for me, and Jar of Batwings and radioactive rock candy.
Almost seems to offer you the heart of winter. It is surprisingly warm to the touch and pulses as if alive.
Yeah, because that's not creepy at all. Just a pulsating chunk of ice. Depends. Some of them don't actually show up as minions for the boss fights. You can farm them, and some of them do have decent drops. But right now, it's more of, A, I need to get my character up a little bit higher level. B, I want to complete Grizzleheim today, which is the world I'm in, which is more Norse mythology inspired, and I'm a bit of a Norse mythology buff myself, so I've been sort of pointing out all the catches to the whole storyline here and there, like I will when I talk to Hrafn here.
You have returned, but the news is dire. I do not know how, but the Coven has begun the ritual without the gelling chalice and the heart of winter.
Yeah, he's a raven.
You must stop them now. They are in the main fortress.
At which the main fortress is where? Up there. So I need to use the glacial. it just teleports me right next to the... Okay, that's nice. My mic should be at its maximum volume. Yeah, it is. Okay, let me just move it closer. Is that better? Yes. Okay, so it was just in a bad spot. Okay.
A magical barrier blocks your path. You do not know what kind of magic it is. Perhaps Rathan knows?
Paraffin, okay.
A mystic barrier? How can that be? I know all the secrets of rune magic, and the Coven cannot be performing the ritual and some other force in the caves, perhaps. You must go to the caves and search for the source of the mystic barrier.
Wrong teleporter. I need this guy. Glacial Wastes. Teleporter. It's actually not uncomfortable. It's actually pretty comfortable as is. I'll admit it's a little itchy up here, but then again, I got my hair cut recently, so it's probably still that. But as for the chainmail, it's a few people I talked to suggested I wear. One person said I should wear it during my streams. Another suggested, and then one of the people that's actually been in the live streams as someone as a guest star occasionally, or actually just shows up in the chat, suggested I keep the chainmail because it sort of helps distinguish me from other people on YouTube for live streams and all that.
You think you heard movement up ahead in the cave?
Bogo. What? Barrier demon. Ah, great.
You are neither raven, bear, or wolf. I mean you no harm. I was summoned and bound here by the Coven, and I have no... Free me, and I will leave to free me from the binding that holds me. Summoning dust is carried by most Coven initiates, so it is easily gained.
Great, so I'm freeing a demon. Who all sees this potentially backfiring? Better to ask than just do so. Yeah, I know! I have a good feeling it's going to attack me. Yes, this is online. This is a massive multiplayer online game. And I'm an old school player, so I still hold to the fact that it's better to ask than jumping in. Not answering that. Oh, how old is the game? Almost 2 decades. Wizard101. Yeah, I won't get my death power pips, so I'm going to be restricted to vanilla spells. Forgot about that little detail. Yeah, like I said, it's almost 2 decades old. No, I'm not going to say how much older I am, but put the feint on the one that I brought in. Oh, thank you for the compliment. And I keep forgetting to pull my mouse off the screen during the animations. Yeah, evil snowman. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. Wow, I actually did get a Death Power Pip. Wow, okay. So, Ship of Fools may be playable. Funny story about, the Evil Snowman. The developers did a documentary series that you can find on YouTube on the development of the game, on a lot of the game. The development and some stuff. They did that recently. You have to pay for it now on Amazon, but originally it was free. But it's also on YouTube. The studio that helped make the documentary did upload it to YouTube for free, in full. And basically when they started creating characters, it was like, what can we easily draw? And I was like, they drew a snowman, I was like, evil snowman. Immediately, just evil snowman. Easy enough to model, easy enough to make. I love how I'm waiting for the right spell. Still not getting any of the spells I need, of course. Well, have a good day, Easy. I'll probably still be live for a while, so don't worry. Better to at least let the guy know that I'm not just sitting here wasting his time. I literally am not getting any attack spells. Oh, I finally got one. Well, that's a little bit of an animation issue. I received 1 of 3. Hey, that sucked, but now I should get death pips like no tomorrow. And this is what I meant by I'm going to get a lot of potential drops from mobs. Vampire could have worked, but it wasn't going to be enough damage. I should remove it. But at the same time, I don't have the arch mastery that I would like. Unless I am soloing. Ship of Fools. Well, one of them is dead. Oh, boo-hoo. Well, even with that shield, I think the fireball should be enough. Okay, and yeah, the fire was enough, and this will be enough. There we go. And... don't know if I peeked or not for the mic, so sorry for those who are watching this after the fact and had headphones on. Okay. Thermic waiters, useless. Okay, Gurtalk, you're free.
I see that you are industrious and have gathered the summoning dust. Wonderful. Now you can place the summoning dust in that brazier. That's the one.
As instructed.
Now the air is right for a summoning, or a dismissal in this case.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to have to fight you.
Very good. As you are no doubt aware, summoning magic is about sympathy. Making one thing resemble it. I was summoned by ravens of the Coven, and it would be easier if I were dismissed by someone. If you can gather some feathers from my captors, perhaps a Coven initiate and a Winterwing warden, we will have the elements we need.
Of course. And where are these? The wardens are over there. The Coven initiates are over here. I'm not going to hop into someone else's fight. Wasn't there a section where there were Coven initiates and wardens? I don't want to fight the storm birds if I could avoid it. Yeah, no, I am not dealing with those. I don't care if I have to gather up wisps for mana. I am not dealing with with the Thunderbirds. Actually, one other thing I should do, yeah, is go to the bazaar. Sell off some of the junk I have. Maybe quick sell if I have to. Because there's nothing I can really do with what I got. They did itch a little, but again, it's more of the short hair. Before I cut my hair, I had enough that counted for padding. I need to go to the bazaar. Went to the bazaar to see if there was anything better than what I got, and of course there wasn't. So straight up sell. 35 is worse than what I'm wearing. Kyle of Hardiness, worse than what I'm wearing. Discontent, might want to keep that just in case I do a Storm Wizard. Sandcastles. That's almost better, but not really. As for that, that was just a random item I got. Okay. Luring, no auction, Drape of Magnitude, sell. Storm only, fraught plot armor. Oh, that is just hilarious. Okay. No, that can be sold. Might want to keep that actually if I do an Ice Wizard at some point. I mean, level 40, I could probably buy all of that again from the bazaar. Robe of Pondering. Might want to keep that just in case. Sprightly. Terminal. Nope. The Robes of Pondering, it's the reason I say it's potentially worth keeping is for the death resistance against the death boss. I lose a lot to gain little. In that case, yeah, might as well sell it. Fire. That actually, I lose all my bonus health, but I do gain one extra attack. I'm going to keep that. Boots of the Dusk. Moccasins of the Green. Shadow Stalker. My current level 30 gear is still better. Conceit. Okay, level 40, no sell. Staff of the Knight's Gaunt. Might want to keep that. Cloud Cutter, level 40. Dirk of the Sandcastles. Okay, can sell that. Glyph Etched Knife. We can sell the Poniard because it's useless to me now. So aptitude, these two need to be transferred. Chilling Ampule, that can be sold. Talisman of the Tower. Having Tower Shield is actually really good. I'd rather get this than have this. So I do need like I said, I do need to level up once. We can sell that. Band of Extinction can be sold. Grim Circuit is level 40, but the level 35 is slightly better. I just lose 5 mana. Seals of Seraphim, Storied, and the Students Band. I believe I have to have that for Wisteria. The hell? And the rune words, like I said, I'm probably going to keep that for now. Okay. Hup. Go back to game. I have a good amount of mana now, so as I'm back to full gold. Who the hell are you? Badge leaderboard. Including extra credit badges? Okay. Isn't on the badge leaderboard. Okay. That's also something new. Oh, that's just a new reagent. Huh. As my crops are dead. Got 2 messages in the guild. Go, let's see. Just looking at some of the analytics, so. Let's see, Deer Knight. Oh. I'm trying to figure out what to do to make this more interesting. That's the only caveat I have, is I'm trying to think of what would make this more interesting. Because there isn't really a lot going on. And they're dead. I mean, it's... I found one of the yard birds by accident. I grabbed I ran into two of the initiates, and I get a Thunderbird. Of course I do. The other downside is, for this, is the headset does not stick well in place. Don't need that, don't need that. This might be enough to kill the bird. Just a matter of getting the links to roll a certain direction. Vampire might be able to do enough. Sorry that I'm stretching as much. I'm not a big fan of just sitting in the same place the entire time. It's gonna hurt. Dead. Did not collapse. Probably because I have to go deal with, go fight the ones over here, is my best guess. Get my beard caught, why don't I? Give me 1 second. Right. Just get my next spell selected. If I have a next spell, that is. Which I don't. Okay. Nullify my bonus 25%, will they? Don't need dead zone, don't need sacrifice. I'll keep sacrifice. Let's hope I can at least finish Grizzleheim. I think I will today. I think that will probably be the starting goal. Get crafting upward to Dragonspire. Questing level. And they're both effectively dead. It's just going to take 2 turns for him to die. Did say he was going to die. Yeah, it's just I was in the wrong area to collect the feathers for some odd reason. Okay, Gurtalk.
Your skills are impressive. Now place the feathers in the brazier, just as you did the summoning.
The feathers flutter.
We are almost ready. My return home is at hand.
Rule of 3, of course.
You have done well. When they first summoned me, the ravens of the Coven stole a sample. They keep it in a safe place, I am sure. Perhaps within their Coven house. If you can recover my stolen blood and restore it to me, then all will be complete.
Yeah, I'm just going to mark my location. And that's in the Ravenscar village. Might as well gather as much resources as I can, because I have no clue what I'm going to need in Dragonspire for crafting off the top of my head. Coven house.
Looking for something? The Coven told me you might come sniffing around here, so they sent me here to wait for you. A pity your search will end on my claws.
Considering no, they escaped. We did not kill them. But again, you, sir, are just another weakling compared to the Jado. It's only the Jotun and his brothers that were a potential threat to me. Because that was a 3v1 fight on my own ignorance. See, Vampire isn't going to do much. Ship of Fools would be a good card to use, but I need to get rid of this weakness. So, we'll do the Fireball, then Ship of Fools. Maybe... No, Ship of Fools, because I'm going to be hit for damage this turn. Storm Shark. Baby Swarb. Yeah, it wasn't hit for either. Well, if that's the case, then Deer Knight. I don't need the healing. But now I could get hit with Kraken and Sandstorm. Or I just get hit with Lightning Bats and Scorpion. Or Snowman. Forgot. Could've gone with Snowman too. Okay, do I need to worry about the minion? No, the minion is dead. Okay. Fireball on the boss. And Ship of Fools. Trixie Dragon Charm. Level 56. Okay. That is a very high level drop.
It doesn't take long to find the vial of Gurtok blood.
It wasn't a dungeon! Guess we do have to fight Gurtok. Not exactly ideal, but... That's supposed... I mean, they could... with the debate I was talking about last time with the whole Hunin questline, they could have put that as a secret boss location for Hunin. sorry, but that does not look like a sigil area. It looks literally like a walk-in house. For Gertalk.
That's the last of what binds me to this world. Pour it into the brazier. Don't spill a drop, and I will be free.
You pour the vial of Gert.
You impress me. I must admit that it will be a pleasure to silence you. The secrets of banishing my kind can go no farther.
Yeah, I figured I'd have to fight you. You have less health than the Chedoni. And Fire King. Oh no, I'm so scared. That sort of bites, but can easily be negated. Okay, I already have a Death Blade. I want to do a Death Trap, Spirit Trap. Getting Faint would be helpful next card. Or Spirit Blades, that works too. Now a Faint would be nice. Or Curse. Or both. Well, we got Faint. And if I get Lord of Night, I'll probably go with that with the attack because that's one of my higher attack spells. Maybe Skeletal Pirate. I'll keep those two for now. We'll pass. Let's see. Skeletal Pirate does have the highest amount of damage output, so let's go with that. Let's see how much damage I output. 4,136. That was a good hit. This as well is going to be a good hit against me. Ouch. It's roughly a quarter of what I dealt to him, so we could do Deer Knight. $508. Three attacks in a row that do relatively decent damage is nice. Heal me for 254. That one's gonna hurt. Honestly, he's dead. With this feint, you're banished from this realm.
How embarrassing. I misjudged your abilities and paid for my mistake. I wish you good luck with the Coven. Perhaps our paths will cross again.
I mean, if you're a fire wizard, sure. Going to mark my location, go home and heal, and I will be right back. Actually, I should have just gone straight to the commons to heal, but I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So the other thing about chainmail, just for those who join in late, it does retain heat rather well. So, and let's deal with this Raven Fortress. As we're loading. I've been live for roughly an hour and 15. Not bad.
Meddling wizards, you cannot hope to stop the Coven. Our ritual is all but complete. The Everwinter is almost upon us.
Othin? Really? Othin? Are you kidding me? Well, back. This is not going to be an easy fight. I'm going to need as many bonuses as I can get, as many healing as I can get, and treasure cards for certain, again, for healing. Leprechaun, clear 2 to heal 5, light. Is there anything that could be useful? Not really. Don't want to do this because that's a 4v1 fight. Okay. First things first. I need to get basically as many, so 3,000, okay. Should be able to output the damage no problem. If I had Scarecrow, that would be nice. Okay, Death Prism on Moonin. That negates the Death Prism at least. As long as my pet heals me, that's a bonus. So that's a few extra rounds of life. At weakness bites. That hurts. The action economy in this fight is not fair. I'll give it that. Okay. So we already have a death trap on him. Let's get rid of the minor fires because they're not going to actually help here. For right now. Death trap on Mord. He's attacking with most likely Cyclops. Deathblade. Sunbird. Okay, Deathblade. I don't think I have any reshuffles. Okay, that's not good. That's not a good sign. Yeah, this may be a fight I come back later to do. I go first, so I can heal up. Yeah, I need to spend this turn healing. That actually helped me more than it hurt me. That healing did nothing. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to complete this fight. I'm going to die. So we're not completing Grizzleheim. There's no way we could complete Grizzleheim. Currently. Okay. And I did have reshuffles. It's just I got all the bonuses and I couldn't attack since I did remove a good portion of my attacks. So I need to clear out my spell deck. Okay, so having the attack spells come up more would be nice. That's for certain. Animate might be a little helpful in that fight. Poison only affects one person, sadly. Then let's grab the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so at this point we need to go and switch quests. We're not going to be able to survive fighting the Coven currently. We might do that at a later date, but now is not the ideal time because I am not going to survive. So the other quest we can do is go deal with the War Oni. Because the War Oni isn't that hard to get to. Get the War Oni, get the new spell, see what it is. Go get the brick. I mean, how much brick do I currently have for you? I just need 9 more brick. We're not exactly doing side quests, we're more doing stuff that... Grizzleheim in itself is a side quest world, so is Wintertusk, but you get really good gear. I mean, I'm surprised by what dropped with one of those boss fights, so... Hello, Shiro... Yeah, I can't pronounce their names anymore. Doorway to the Crimson Field. And I have to complete the entire dungeon again.
We have been waiting for you. If you would honor the general with your presence, please take this to him in the fort.
Even though it's the War Oni, I can't just beeline it straight to the War Oni, sadly. Wish I could. And I'm getting experience from this. How?
So you've come for Warlock?
Yeah. I could just... Yeah. Going to need to get those up anyway. I just want to get as many steps I don't have to repeat done and over with. So getting these all raised is just a little bit of a forward step to get that done. Then we get to the Rikugan.
You have more than fulfilled your duty. Rebuild the barricades along the edge of the fort with this wood. As you strengthen our defenses, you strengthen our chances against Warlord Katsumori. Your work, though it was held by his imperial... Fortunately, we turned back his attack, but not before his forces had chased my scouts into the forest. Find the scouts so we can keep watch on Warlord Katsumori's movements.
So then just go to the watch. Because it gets me straight to the scout here.
It is safe to return? Thank you, revered wizard. I will return to my post.
Orders from Rikugon. Thank you, esteemed wizard. I will return to my post.
There we go.
The scouts have... My first...
Talk to Bricktop. I'm just trying to get this done as fast as I can so I get... Hey, Valetto. Valetto? Am I pronouncing your name right?
You have come in our hour of need. The trolls.
From Foul Tooth, which is over by the Foul Hideout. How's your day going? I need to pull up the live stream, and he's gone. By the looks of it. There we go. Sorry, I'm also having the looking at the chat every so often as well.
Grum like war. Grum make war with you and win.
Sure you do, bud. Sure you do. Ship of Fools. Take care of the boss. Actually, Deer Knight would work. Okay. Is my mic still that quiet? Can't tell. Ship of Fools, because I need to get that minion dealt with. And that still didn't do enough damage. Ow. There goes my little bit of my hair. Getting a death pip would be nice. There we go. Now that feels a bit better, not as itchy. Really wish it didn't eat my death pip. Did say my pet was broken. Well, the troll mercenary's dead. Hey, finally got an attack spell. Hat of the Observant. Useless for me. Bone and Pip. Okay. I did not want to get into a fight. I'm not going to fight. I'm going to flee and port back when I get some mana again. Maybe a bit more than 52, please. Yeah, 208 should be more than enough. And the banners are still up, so that saves me some time.
You have. Thus use the stone on the 2 cairns outside the fort for victory over your enemy.
Come on, I don't need the first Karn. The first Karn doesn't do anything. I'm sorry, their enemies aren't coming from this flank. The enemies are coming from... There's no enemies coming from this flank. The enemies are coming from this flank or this flank. And even then, it's more of that flank.
Defend this path, wizard. None shall pass. I will defend this path, wizard. None shall pass. Thank you, living creature. We will fight against your enemy. Tell Rikugon.
I see that the Earth itself has joined our
So, you have raised the banners.
My scouts have reported you can turn the tide of battle. Defeat those forces attacking at the front and we can claim victory today.
Oh,
His Imperial Majesty!
Look! People have passed! Again, Deer Knight should be more than enough. And after we fight the War Oni, I will be ending the stream. Really hate the fact that it fizzled. Good pet. Well, if I'm going to be given 2 ships of fools, well, I might as well summon them. Oh, that was actually smart on the AI. At which I'm going to take the chainmail off at this point. It shouldn't be much longer for this dungeon anyway. Yeah, having very short hair like this, the chain links, depending on how they are, tend to itch because they're not fully sealed. Basically, if they look like this, and this is a chain link I made, by the way. If you can see the gap, I know it can't focus on the link, but if you can see the gap, then yeah. And Ship of Fools again. Just having the short hair really does not agree well with that. I would need maybe half an inch. Make it so my head doesn't feel like it's getting scratched up. Can my spells actually work, please? But as I was saying, I am making my own chain links, so I'm still wearing chainmail. Argumentatively. Now I'm going to make my own coif with this material. But this stuff doesn't actually have the itching problem. But then again, it also doesn't have the weight the other one does. And that's 1 fight done out of 5. Nope, not 1 out of 5, that's 1 out of 3. And the spotter will return. Like I said, I don't like sitting still for long periods of time. Ship of Fools on their way. Not anymore. Ship of Fools are, you know, 1 day out at sea. Actually, here's a better one for the whole explanation I said for the chain link. that type of gap, you're going to feel that against your skin. Oh, and now I'm close it. Shit. Give me another ship of fools, or give me Death Knight, please. Want this done and over with. Gave me both. The Executioner will be seeing you now. Why are you being executed? How about the crime of using low-level spells that do no damage to me? That's the crime you committed. Hopefully no one jumps in. I highly doubt I'll get that lucky. Or I did get lucky. By the skin of my teeth.
You've done it. Warlord Katsumori's fort. My men have found a secret entrance. Once my...
Nope, I'm not fighting. I'm not wasting time fighting peons that I don't need to fight. Ah, there's the boss, Jakedo. Didn't know he was an actual boss. Don't really want to fight him. Last I checked, wrestlers don't have battle axes, but okay. Don't know why it's lagging this long, taking this long to load today. Ah, Katsumori's a fire guy, okay. And can be easily taken out. It's the War Oni that has a lot more health. Ugh. Okay, we got Faint. We don't need the Dispel. We don't need that. That weakness is going to hurt me more than anything, so let's get rid of it on the minion. Well, I did say I was going to end this stream soon, so... But I'd rather finish the fight and the Death Oni fight. That was just mean. That 50 is going to suck, but I gotta get rid of it eventually. Crime of committing a low-tier spell. So that's still plus 50 in theory. Good, the battle mage is dead. Oh. That would be a spell more useful for the next fight. God, I don't like sitting in this chair all day. Probably more because I like leaning back in this chair. And you got the 1 pixel of health. And even then, you still have the 1 pixel of health. This is most definitely overkill. Well, not anymore. I get healed. Wait. It's not that I'm tired, it's just the fights for lower level aren't as interesting as they are in higher level. I guess is the thing. That or there's not a lot of strategy to the game at this point when you're basically...
You have defeated me as Katsumori.
I will take you down with force you've never seen before.
Sure, give me 1 second. Let me just get a little bit of health. Oh, it's a 3v1 fight now. Don't remember that being the case. Seriously, don't remember that being the case, but that's fine. Not a big threat, not a big issue. Ship of Fools should probably roughly hit enough damage. Won't be enough to kill them all, but it should be enough to kill maybe one of the scouts, maybe both of the scouts. Not even. Let's see if a fireball can take them out. Ouch. Same verse, same as first. Yes, a fireball is enough. So would Death Knight. Just playing with a pencil. There's no real way to speed up the animations. The developers already did for certain spells, so. And they're dead. So we just got a bunch of spellaments. Let's see, more spellaments, Sandals of the Determined, Spellament, Flawed Defense Amethyst, and sellable death gear. Okay, and if I go P, full quest, Well of Souls. Well, I did say I was going to end the stream. Let's just go to the Well of Souls, get the new spell. At least end on a high note of gaining a new spell that might be worth it. Might be able to help us defeat the Coven. If not, I'll probably end up doing Wisteria, because we just need, you know, about 7,000 experience.
We'll cleanse the shard in the well.
And then Dworgen. Wizard City. And here we go. Let's get the spell, and then I'll be ending this stream. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I did this because I said I would yesterday, and because I wanted to complete Dragon's Fire.
You have done very well. You are very close to your final task. Go to that clearing and throw the shard on the ground. You shall then receive your next reward.
Hey, Haunted Cave, Haunted Cave. I think that's on Firecat. Nope, it's on Triton. I'm surprised someone said they need help on Roberto's lair. Now, the Kraken fight actually used to be a very popular boss. I do mean very popular. And Galvanost actually gets me more over to the... Again, I'm surprised they added new reagents to the game. Let's do a little mini game. Shock-a-lock. Oh, sweet. I'm just messing around at this point because I have the puzzle solved. And I got a scorpion and gold. Okay. Haunted cave.
You smell death in the air.
Thank you.
You have proved yourself worthy student of death. Mastery over your fear of the unknown is the first step to greater knowledge. Tell your instructor that you have my approval.
Just teleport back to the commons. I have no clue what spell this is. Hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully it's actually useful. It's the thing is what I'm getting at. I need another useful spell. I know all spells have their uses, but certain spells, like poison, I get the purpose of it.
You have been learning well. I am very proud of you. For that last effort, here is your new quest card.
I mean, Empower is... Oh, I have a spell mint ready to go? But yeah, Crimson Phantom would be nice because it does damage and does the 25, so that's something I would replace my current plus 25 with. Wraith, Monster Mash, Scarecrow being level 52 now sort of sucks. Dr. Von Monster. Okay, so the Empower is nice because it does give us more pips. So that is actually very helpful when it comes to getting attacks out faster, but at the same time it takes health. So I'm going to have to be cautious with that for certain. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next stream, which should be next Sunday, I believe? It should be next Sunday anyway, so I'll see you guys next Sunday. I will I'm planning on getting back to making some videos, so you might be hearing more of me and only seeing me on the weekends. So I'll talk to you guys later, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Let's see if we can reach 10 likes and 100 subscribers. That would be awesome. So thanks again, and I'll see you guys on the next stream.